The two sharing the mound tonight in Los Angeles. Let's go. Remember when we were kids, Robert? You'd get the paper tickets to go to the game case and D-Row, and it was the starting pitchers on the paper. I remember getting it for the Dark Knight.
It was also on the marquee out in front of the Astrodome.
Yes.
Tom Seaver versus Nolan Ryan. You know, something like that. And this is the level of pitching, starting pitching matchup we have tonight.
All right, let's get into it, Case.
Oh,
I got a lifetime 302 career hitter with me.
Let's get it.
We're facing two of the nastiest sons of guns in the game. We got to come up with a game plan.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's possible.
I'm ready.
Hey, all kidding aside, Skenes, we will dive into Skenes first. Yamamoto coming over, Andrew Friedman. I know people are going to say just a variety of riches by the Dodgers. They gave him $325 million, kind of assimilated in. This dude has been unhittable in the better part of 2025. Every start out, it's 98. We'll get into it. It's devastating split.
The devastating split has been the equalizer. Because when you can throw that upper rail heater at 98, 100, and you have to respect that split as a hitter, you got a real problem.
All right, let's try and give the Pirates and the Dodgers. I don't think Freddie Freeman needs my tutelage on how to hit. He's going to shoot something up the middle the other way, but let's appease him anyway. So I want to dive in. Give me some good green fly, Bader, and let's get into this. And then bring up the fact, like Lauren said, not only do they lead the odds makers in winning the potential NL Cy Young, but the numbers just support them being just incredible in the early part of the season. I'll actually make the point that I think Skenes throws almost too many pitches at times and just mean on. Give me a C-note, slider, splinker, and be done with it. The cutter and the two-seamer. Bring up the first board before we get into their windup. Pitcher comparisons since the start of 2024. ERA, Skenes is second with a 2.14. Yamamoto 2.50. He's fourth. Fielding independent pitching. You know what that is. Yep. Things you can control, right?
A lot of punch-outs.
Walks, punchies, homers. Second and third. And strikeout percentage. Skenes is fifth. Yamamoto seventh. Minimum 110 innings pitched. Two different variations of a windup. Give me Skenes side angle, please. He's kind of a short armor, gets it right to the top. Good extension and just dominant. Where Yamamoto's almost that hybrid coming at you.
Yeah.
We'll get into that as well. Case, this is a Carlos Santana at bat this year. It's 98 in, 98 in, 94 splinker, 94 splinker. Pause after this. Run this, and then we'll pause after this pitch. That's the nasty splinker
look at
right
that
there.
Rotation.
Pause. 2-2. You've seen two 98s in, two 98s in. Two splinkers.
Yeah.
What are you on? Can you come off the heater versus a guy like this?
You've got to stay on the heater. Your only chance against a guy like Paul Skenes is stay on the heater.
You never come off it?
I don't ever come off it with this
Bring up
guy.
his
Are you
pitch
nuts?
usage.
I don't ever come off it.
Even when you see a pitch usage like this, four-seam fastball versus left-handers, 43% of the time. Splinker, almost 30. So do you just tell yourself, 71% of the time, I'm getting either a four-seamer or a splinker?
Yeah, and
I'm eliminating everything.
And everything's hard. I gotta stay with hard. So four-seamer, two-seamer, splinker, that's what he's going to do most. If he hits me with a nasty sweeper or slider or a changeup, I'm done. Anyhow. So I gotta play the odds. I'm staying hard on you, and I'm trying to stay up.
And versus a right-hander, I mean, he's throwing a kitchen sink at. It's not too much to eliminate. He'd be just an absolute nightmare. So when we get back in, remember, two 98s in, two splinkers.
Yeah.
You're telling me you're on the gas.
He's hitting me with another splinker right here.
Nice.
Oh, my gosh. But that's what I'm saying, dude. Pause for a second. I'm going to pause, just like D-Row would say. My mom, Joan Casey from Long Island, New York. You know, at the end of the day, that's what it is right there. You got 98 in, 2-0. Okay, good. I'm sitting good. I'm 2-0. I'm count leverage. I'm count high. Yeah. Here I go. I'm now on the heater. Guess what? That splinker is such a difference maker because the deception of a hitter with that splinker.
Were you able to shut it down? No, like, I'm on the heater. That's not a heater.
No, dude. I got 0.4 seconds to know, is it a fastball, split, curveball? I'm just on something that's got some gas on it.
Yeah.
The problem with the splinker is for a hitter, that still has gas on it. That's 94 with tilt. So you can see Santana, when he goes to swing, that thing runs last second, bam. The best pitchers are great within this last 3 feet.
Yes.
My vision goes fastball, and he goes, no, it's not. It's a splinker, boom,
What
boom.
did Jack McKeon used to say to you all the time?
I remember facing Hideo Nomo in L.A. Nomo used to throw from that high arm slot. He'd be right down the middle, about 55 feet. I'm like, oh, man, right on this pitch, about to hammer this in the gap. And the thing would just start elevate your shaft to me. I'm like, oh. And I can just swing like that. I remember coming back to the dugout. Two punch-outs, first two bats. Jack McKeon grabs me, I'm a young kid. I goes, hey, Case, he goes, when that split finger comes in there, just lay off it. I go, are you serious, Jack?
Really,
Here he goes, Jack, take that.
Here you go. You think I'm not trying to do that? All right, keep it going. James Wood. That's like my dad. Why do you swing at a slider in the dirt for 35 straight years? Because I don't know it's a slider in the dirt, Dad. Just sit on the couch and watch me punch out. 98. Oh, boy. James Wood, 2-2. Splinker down. This is the equalizer, 99. top of the zone. Pause this real quick because I want to get into, Devin, can you bring up what they do with 2 strikes? How they attack?
Changing eye levels right there, too.
I thought this was interesting, right? You want to know what a guy's going to go to with 2 strikes to put you away with runners in scoring position. And this kind of plays the point. As much as Paul Skenes wants to be that thinking man's pitcher and show you a vast variety of weapons, when it's on the line, he's throwing you 98 or 100 top of the zone.
Right.
Yamamoto, that split finger is the equalizer.
The equalizer. And I also, really quick, when a guy has a good split finger like both of these guys do, I don't know about you, D-Row, but for me, it puts you on the defensive a little bit because that thought of being embarrassed a little bit, lays in there, and so that's why sometimes you see those swings, you're like, man, that's a terrible swing.
So if we were going to get it back into Yamamoto, we'll get there eventually. I would eliminate sides of the field. I would just give up halves of the plate, knowing I wasn't going to do anything anyway. So a guy like Yamamoto is throwing 98 with a split, right? So I just got to cover down and I got to decipher it. So pause this for me. If I was facing this guy and I'm a right-handed hitter, I would be eliminating pull side unless I get count leverage and I try and take a flyer. There's 2 runs on and I want to go 3-run biscuit. I would just almost tell myself, I am going to get jammed by the heater to not get embarrassed by the split.
I like that.
And try and take the heater, boom, that way.
I like that. And get your vision up.
Yes.
You've got to try to get your vision a little higher than you normally would. You want to push that fastball up, hoping that he hangs a split.
No doubt. Run this. He's been dominant all year. They asked a question the other day. This is Bryce Harper. 95 top of the zone, backdoor breaking ball to get the count to 1-1. Top of the zone again at 96. I'm sitting here, he's 3-1. He gives him a bow and arrow heater. Pause this. 3-1 count leverage to one of the best hitters in the game. He gives it to him, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there 3-2. Split?
Split?
Run it.
He doesn't want to throw to him, does he? There it is again. Dude, he's got a good enough heater to challenge. That's the thing. That's what's nasty. That's what's nasty about him. He has a good enough heater to challenge. Oh, 3-1, 3-2. Here you go. Hit it if you can. And those are painted away, too. They're not like cookies middle in.
2-1 count right here. That little flipper breaking ball.
Look at that difference, though. 97 to 77. 97 to 77. And then here comes that little slider split. Boom. And then paint down and away at the knees. Kyle Tucker goes, what do you want? What do you want? How we doing? Boom. See ya.
I love this Marcus Semien. This is like perfection. Heater away, 0-1. Now I get you to foul off a heater. This is the one, then he split, strikeout. You're walking back, you're Marcus Semien. You're like, oh, my God.
Good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, good night.
Exactly what he was trying to do to me. Stands right in the middle of the rubber, which I think is interesting. Doesn't give you any kind of differing look. He's actually got a little tighter pitch arsenal than Skenes. Skenes shows you almost more. He's sitting there 4-seam split to left-hander.
Well, you know you're going 4-seam split curveball.
He's not putting you away with. He doesn't throw this.
No, but you know what? It gives you the deception to your eyes. All he wants to do is show that to you. But obviously it's pretty nasty. He wants to show you that curveball 20 miles an hour less than the heater.
I just wanted to take people inside. Case one of the best to do it. And when you're facing these guys, if you think you're just showing up to the yard and knocking a donut off your bat, you're going 0 for 4 with 3 punches. That's what's happening. So you better come up with a game plan. And we would talk on the bench, like facing these guys. What are you thinking? How are we going to attack this?
You're in for a dogfight against these guys. And you know, when I face guys like this, or, Roy Halladay or Randy Johnson, you're trying to have one clean at bat. Because you might not get one pitch to hit against these guys if they're on. And I think the biggest thing, the last point I'll make, is when they do give you a pitch, and they will at some point maybe give you one, you got to be on it. You can't foul it off.
Give us one swing.
We just want to see what it looks like. One swing.
Let's see.
Let's see.
We just want one. Okay. You got it. Look, I like. There we go.
Okay.
Dude, that's legit.
Oh, it's been a while.
You ready? Don't pull this front shoulder and take this bottom hand to the inside part of the
and rocket this ball right over there.
Watch it.
There you go. There it is.
Don't pull it.
There.
Guys, start paying attention.
We got it.
That was last year during his visit on MLB
He's
Central.
coachable.
Country music superstar Tucker Wetmore in studio here on MLB Central, and we are pleased to have him back because today his debut album,
Yeah, baby.
What Not To, is out, and it's available wherever you get your music. And Tucker Wetmore joins us now.
Good morning.
Hey, what does it feel like, your debut album, knowing that it's now available and people can go get all this hard work and blood, sweat, and tears that you and your team have put in to this project? Now they can listen to it. What's it like?
It's pretty crazy. I just woke up, so I'm trying to wrap my head around it. It dropped pretty late last night, and I didn't get off stage until like 11:30 last night. And so I'm everywhere right now. I'm excited. I heard it's going well.
How do you wind down after a show? 11:30. What are you doing? You coming back to the bus with the boys?
Oh yeah. Sometimes a nice glass of whiskey to wind down, and an early night if I'm lucky. But
same, Tucker. Sometimes you just take in a shot of whiskey.
Tucker, is there a theme to every album, depending on where you are in your life, and what's the theme for this one?
There's a couple themes for this one. Gambling is one of the themes. Whiskey, women, family. There's a couple of themes in it.
All the good country
Shaking his
things.
head,
pretty
yes.
much the awesome
Like that's
stuff.
his life.
Robert, that's what he knows.
This is all the awesome stuff.
Women, whiskey,
hey,
and
but in
gambling.
all seriousness, Tucker, I was listening to the album before the show this morning, and your song "What Not To," which is the title track off the album, sir, I got to tell you.
Is it the heartstrings?
It is an emotional, it's a song basically about the relationship with your father. And man, well done. It is, I mean, how would you explain to people that haven't heard that song what it is and what it means to you?
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, that was the hardest song I've ever been a part of. But one of the easiest at the same time. It kind of just fell out on the paper. I wrote it with a bunch of my buddies. And the way it transpired was just all of us sitting there wearing our hearts on our sleeves, talking to each other, hanging out like buddies do. And we ended up getting a song out of it. But, you know, I love music because I can relate to it. It makes me feel things. So I think that's one of those songs that's going to relate to a lot of people. So that makes me happy.
Tucker, you got a chance, man, last night to throw out the first pitch. That's a nerve-wracking thing in itself in Sacramento. Did you have the nerves going? Is it like playing in front of 30,000 people singing your music? What was that like last night for you?
I was a little nervous, not gonna lie. I mean, I haven't thrown a baseball in like 5 years, so it was something.
Do you still have him?
No, I think we still have him. He's just probably just going through a rough patch. No, I think we lost him. No, we got him back. We got him back.
back.
Yeah,
He's
you're back. You're back.
I'm back. All right.
You're back. You're playing at Stagecoach. I need to know about that because I need to know the details. Where are the showers? Like what's attending a festival like that like? I know, but for him, but for the people.
He's not going to be milling around the riffraff.
I'm not saying he is. I need to know details, Tucker. Tell me.
Luckily, I have a shower on my bus, and pretty much everything I need is on my bus. But it's we just got here actually. It's in the middle of nowhere. Probably why my service is cutting out. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited. It's my first time ever at Stagecoach, so I'll let you know the details after.
Tucker, has life changed for you, man, since the last time you were hitting bullets at on MLB Central last year, as far as like the fame and going out of your hotel and things like that in life? Has things changed for you?
A little bit. I mean, it's just fun, I guess.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy. It's I'm just loving every moment.
Awesome.
Tucker, what's the greatest lyric of all time? You're going to say it's a mine man.
Hey,
Tucker.
you look like waves on a sunset. You can crash on me all night.
What's the greatest
That's
lyric?
a line and a half.
I like that.
Are you kidding me?
I like that.
I'm be honest with you. Wind up missing you. You're probably tired of talking about it, but I had it on. When I love a song, I mean, it's repeat. I did 30-15 spring training. Wind up missing you. I listened to 8 hours a day, man.
He probably helped buy that bus, Tucker.
When you wrote that, you
Yeah,
guys.
that's where all my streams came from.
Mark DeRosa got you 4 million hits.
No, you play that song back. You finish it and play that back with the band. You turn to each other and you're like, this is
a hit.
This is the one.
It felt pretty good right off the bat. Obviously, you never know with songs, but that one, it felt good for sure.
Well, Tucker, here, you know, for your next album, here's the song title: "Standing on Third, Bragging Like I Hit It There."
I don't hate that. Tucker, don't listen to a word he says.
Like it.
He likes it.
That was
No,
horrendous.
I said I don't hate that.
Exactly.
That's not bad.
There you go. Tucker,
Keep it to
10%.
wine and whiskey and women.
And gambling.
Not gambling.
Tucker, congratulations on the album. The new album, What Not To, is available wherever you get your music. It's released today. I'm telling you, it's some really, really good music. Congratulations, man, and best of luck with the album and the tour.